Modeling for Gender. My name is Lorelai.
And I'm Jen.
No, I'm Jen.
And I'm Lorelai. Today we'll be talking about different poses you can use if you are reclining or lying down, and how they convey different messages about you. Reclining poses can be some of the most feminine there are. Now, Jen, first let's talk about different characteristics of masculine presenting poses versus feminine presenting poses.
That's a great starting point, Lorelai.
Here, the model is in an extreme downward angle, and even though her legs are not seen, she gives the hint of an S-curve, which is not a very masculine presenting angle at all.
We have talked before about camera angle and how that subtly affects how the audience views the subject. And in poses where you're lying down, you really can't help but look smaller and more submissive.
And so you look more feminine. While the camera is on the same level as the model, because her head is so much closer to the camera than her body is, it makes this a downward angle. Now, Jen, I know what you're thinking. There must be a man out there who can pull off this position. All right, here's the most powerful pose I could find in our lying down poses. Direct eye contact, tilted back head, and angular arms make this a powerful pose. Yet, the downward angle and raised legs make the model appear feminine.
That's a great shot, Lorelai.
Thank you, Jen. Now take this and make me more masculine. Even though the lines are straighter here, the model looks a bit off. You could make an argument that this man is as powerful as this woman, though for my tastes, he's a little too close to this guy. What you doing? I don't know, thinking about war and stuff?
I think you've certainly made your point here, Lorelai.
Maybe not the argument I'm most proud of winning, Jen. But does that mean we have to be relegated to just one look here?
We do not, Lorelai.
Never forget, if you're having fun, it will always come through.
There are a lot of subtle changes you can make in these positions. Even something just as simple as changing where your head is pointing, either at the camera or away, can give you a sexier, dreamy look.
And this is one of those times where I'm going to ask you to be very conscious of where your hands are on your body. Just the slightest change can take an innocent picture and turn it into something you wouldn't send your grandmother. So, in this photo, the model is actively inviting the audience. But this model is passively inviting the audience. Her open posture gives her a more sultry look.
Did you really send that to your grandmother?
That was my Christmas card last year.
Oh, Lorelai.
I just love this photo. The curves are great, and you can actually see the S in my hair.
So, as our expert in gender modeling, what would you recommend for someone trying to portray a masculine or dominant personality?
Don't do this. Don't lay on the ground. You cannot assert your patriarchy from the floor.
And what would you recommend for feminine or submissive people?
Reclining poses can be very curvy and sexy, playful and fun, and never forget the serendipity of spontaneity.
Excellent advice. Well, that's all for this time. I'm Lorelai.
And I'm Jen.
No, I'm Jen.
And I'm Lorelai. And this has been Modeling for Gender, Reclining Poses. Now, Jen, first let's talk about different characters.
That's a great starting point.